Could you step out here for a minute, please?
Just to the other side of the room, please. After a couple of hours of deliberating and trying to convince you to make the right decision, you obviously are not going to. The police are on their way here, so your options will be we'll leave with the police, or if you would choose to leave with your uncle, you can leave with your uncle. And Sean just called here for you as well. So the police will be here shortly, and I expect you to cooperate and not to disrupt the community.
The girl that came in to check on her didn't know she had been checked on last. Here's the note they took for me. That's my name spelled wrong, Sean's name spelled wrong, and the wrong phone number. They wanted me to think that they had given me some way to get a hold of someone, but they didn't actually want to give me a way to get a hold of someone. I knew, of course. I knew the second she left the room. Well, I've had to live with her for a long time, and she actively tries to make my life a living hell. That would be great. Oh, thank you, because it's plastic. It might melt in the sun. Does Grandma... Oh, you're not getting me back in there, hun. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Mom is in control, and she's in control of whatever she wants to be in control of, but I don't care that I'm not allowed back in there, so she's not really in control of me. See, I don't know how to program your number into the phone, but I'm going to have Sean do that when he gets home so that we know that that's you calling. The only other thing that I left there was 2 boxes of Depends in the bathroom. Now, if Grandma can't use those, then I need them back, but if she really needs them, then I can buy more. I don't want to have to do that because, you know. Yeah, I think so. I believe that, do you know that while I was sitting there waiting for the police to come take me away, a girl came in and she asked me when someone had been in to check on Grandma last, and she had no idea, so I was like, well, I think it might have been around maybe 4 or 5. It was a while ago, and she was like, so I should check on her then? She's asking me this. That's what Mom told me, too. That's exactly it. That's exactly what they told me. I know you don't want to have a confrontation. The only way to win is to not worry about who wins. I know. Well, the thing that the 2 ladies that came in and talked to me told me was that that they can't intervene on Grandma's behalf, even though Grandma's not aware. She still has every right to try to get out of bed on her own and fall and maybe break her hip or maybe die, and they can't do anything to stop that. Of course they don't care about it. She's not anything to them. Well, I care. That was maybe half an ass. Well, Sean's not allowed to be on the property either because Mom actually got all of Sean's family down. If we know, and it'll probably just be sudden. I think she'll probably die just like she fell, and it'll be sudden, and it'll be as painless as possible because that's what she deserves. And I'm dead serious about that toy hunter. I think we should sell him some stuff. I'm gonna contact him, and I'm gonna see if next time he's in the Kansas City area, he'd like to come buy some girl stuff. This is all that I have. I don't have a savings account. You know, I haven't been paying any attention to TV. We've been so busy getting Christmas ready downstairs. God, it's been amazing to be able to do that. To be able to have Christmas here. Alright, Sean will probably have to come by and get it, because like I said, I'm not going to be good for too many more days here. Well, I do want it. I mean, I made it, so. No, I don't need it right now. Okay, I'm just scared to death that Mom's going to throw it away, because she doesn't care about anything that I make. Alright. Alright, thank you. I don't want you to worry about me. Everything is fine. Well, you know, Rich, the police don't scare me, because I'm very rarely doing the wrong thing when the police show up, so the police are my friend. They really are, and they proved that again tonight. Exactly. They want to preserve the peace, and that's what I want to do too. So I asked that they keep their voices hushed while they talked to me outside of Grandma's room, and I got everything out, and I left, and it was no big deal. It was no big deal. Alright. Well, all the difference is now is that it's on record that they had to forcibly remove a girl who wanted to stay with her grandmother in her dying days. Like, that's on record now, and that's all I wanted. I wanted it on record. I wanted it on record because Mom gets everything on record. You know she does. And I need to have that record also. So I do, and I'm happy. Bye. I love you too, Rich. Bye. Oh man, Grim. Today's been crazy. Today's been really crazy. Hey Foster, I'm gonna set that there now. Oh, you're a sweetie. Oh my goodness. Yes, you're a big kitty. You know, this is the first day that my period has been completely over, and I was feeling well enough to go up to my grandma's house, where she lives now at Sunrise Elderly Folks Home, where they care for her, and I was able to get everything I needed. I had movies and my laptop and puzzles and coloring books. Like, if we lost power, I would still be fine. And I was not going to be in the way of anybody doing anything. If anything, I was going to be there to help, which I actually helped hospice or helped whoever came into the room. I helped that girl out because she didn't know what was going on. She didn't know if Grandma had been changed or whatever, so, you know, whatever. I just want it to be known that the system that we have in place to care for the people that we love, that we say we love, those people are not the same as the people who love them. Because that woman did not care. That woman said that it is Mary's right. It is Mary's right to get out of bed and hurt herself because she's not aware that her legs don't support her anymore. Because no one's there to tell her that her legs don't support her anymore. She's absolutely allowed to get out of bed and harm herself further than she has. And the only way they get 24-hour surveillance in there is when she's about to take her dying breath. Now that's not right. That's not okay. That's not okay for me. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, well, so while she's lucid, while she's like still a little bit aware, I could be here to help out. All you need to do is remind her that she has her hands. And I told everybody that I could, that she keeps losing her hands and she's going to be really scared of that. And probably it's just that she's losing feeling in her hands, but she thinks that she's been amputated. Because she comes from a dark age of medicine, also, you know. So remind her that she has her hands, and remind her that her knees are weak. And then she doesn't try to get out of bed. You know? Like, if someone was there who loved her, it would be better. It's just all bad. It's just bad all around. I mean, I just can't believe this shit. But I can believe it. I absolutely can believe it, because this is where we live. This is how we live. This is how we do it here. We're not like other cultures. Some cultures like the Japanese culture that I respect so highly, and like I was like decked out, like perfectly looking like I belong on the streets of Japan today as the police escorted me off the property where I was just trying to sit with my grandma while she dies. You know, there are other cultures where our elderly are really respected, and there's a reason that we say respect your elders. And it is not because they're older. It is not because they're older at all. It's because they're wiser. And you know they're wiser because you know them. Because they raised you. And the truth of it is that my grandma didn't raise my mom. My grandma had to work her ass off. And my mom was babysat. And my mom was given everything she needed to have her happy little cushy life. And yet my mom's still a fucked up alcoholic. You know? That is what it is. But I had two fucked up parents, and all I got were the weekends and the vacations that I got to be with my grandma to be raised, and I came out right. I came out more right than my brother, and we're crazy in exactly the same way. So, you know, my grandma is something so precious to me. And you all know what my grandma means to me. I mean, I tell you all the time. You know, grandma's happy. I have long hair, and I'm happy, and I'm in love, and I'm well taken care of, and I do what I love to do. And I may not get to do it a whole lot, but I do what I love to do. I make jewelry, and I left all of my jewelry over there. I forgot all of my jewelry. Freaking out about that a little bit. But Uncle Rich says he's going to get it, and he's going to take it to his house, and it's going to be okay. So I do trust him. And just like, you know, it's hard. It's hard to trust people. And the reality that I come from, the life that I lead, it is hard to trust people. And I absolutely believe that my uncle has my best interests at heart. But I do not know that if he were intercepted at some point and was like, clearly this girl is not fit to be part of society, she's on disability, like, put her in a padded room. I don't know that he wouldn't go along with that because he thinks that's what's best for me. I know that's not what's best for me, and I think you all do too, because you know me better than my family does, because you actually pay attention. Any of you watching right now, you pay attention to me more than my family does. My head hurts. It's okay. Oh, I gotta try to get some of this stuff put away, repacked, unpacked, whatever. This is so cool. I was going to color in old coloring books from my grandma's house and color in these new Lisa Frank coloring books also. Super fun. And then I was going to read to Grandma the very books that I got from Grandma's house that Grandma read to me when I was little, such as Grover Learns to Read. Because eventually she is just going to be on pain meds and too zoned out to really respond. But that doesn't mean that you're not aware. Because I have seizures where I cannot do anything. I cannot move. They call them seizures. I'm paralyzed, but I'm still aware. I can't speak. I don't even know if I can blink. My eyes water. But I'm still aware. And I still want someone to be there holding my hand and looking me in the eye and telling me that they know I'm there and that it's okay to be there. I just really want whoever's looking her in the eye, when she says, "Do I need to be here?" I want them to say, "No. No, you don't. You did it. You did it. You can go. You are dismissed. Mother, may I leave this world." That woman, she suffers more. She suffers more. Oh, I'm so dehydrated. I haven't had any water today because I don't want to piss myself. I left my Depends in Grandma's bathroom. They're going to think that they're Grandma's Depends and probably start using them. Which, that's okay if they need them, but I think she wears different diapers than I do. I brought so many clothes. I was probably only going to be able to stay like 4 days before I'm in screaming pain, you know, because my period just ended. But I brought so many clothes because I piss myself. I piss myself and I need to change clothes a lot. And nobody there even cared to understand that this might be a special case. Just like when I was trying to get help with my borderline personality disorder doing dialectical behavioral therapy at Johnson County Mental Health, and they were like, if you can't show up, then you can't participate. And I'm like, but I'm physically disabled. It's not that I don't want to be here, it's that I can't be here. Like, no exception was made. Really? Really? That's the law that we live by? That's the rule that we live by now? There's no exceptions? No ifs, ands, or buts. No exceptions. And no trust. We got a system and we like it fucked. We'll fuck you up the ass if you're in the system. And me, I don't like it up the butt. Funny they say that I'm the one illin' when I'm just so chill. When I ought to be killing. Just content to sit ninja and stare at the lights. And let Grandma pass. Go peacefully in the night.